Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fintech Combine. I am your host, Kris Kovacs, and this is the series where we talk with and sometimes about community-based institutions, their business and digital transformation projects, and we meet the innovators, fintechs, and entrepreneurs that make it all possible. On this episode, we're going to meet with some of the fintechs and entrepreneurs that are presenting as a part of America's Credit Union's Technology Council's Speed Round competition. They're going to preview their offering and tell us a little bit about their unique new services. So if you're ready, let's suit up and get out on the field. From Link Live, and we're going to talk about their participation in speed rounds. Pat, hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kris.
Tell me a little bit about Link Live and about your product.
Yeah, you bet. So we are a all-in-one communications platform, right? So we support a little over 1,000 financial institutions today. And the challenge with communication is that it's spread apart, right? A lot of customers that have the ability to do an SMS or a traditional inbound voice or chat and secure mail. With Link Live, it's all-in-one. All of that together. And like I said, we're just honored to be able to support a little over 1,000 financial institutions, all sizes. Just excited to be here at the show and to do the speed round.
Does that include credit unions today?
It does, yes, absolutely.
That's very cool. How long have you personally been at Link Live?
Yeah, so I've been in the banking business my entire career, and I've been part of the leadership team at Link Live for a little over 5 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So what can a credit union expect when working with Link Live?
Sure. A modern communications platform is the biggest thing, right? So that's our differentiation of we bring all of the channels together. So may that be out front with AI and a chatbot, or what we're going to be highlighting at the speed round, which is all the new features for an agent co-pilot to really help the credit union agent focus on the member. A call center job's too hard. There's too many things to do, and a lot of the studies that we saw and interviews with our own clients said focus on the agent first. So that's what we're going to highlight.
Awesome. What's the message you hope credit unions walk away from after seeing you present?
Well, a couple things. We'd love to talk with them about future-proofing and modernizing their communications platform. But part of not only the speed round, but we also have a session where we're laying out what we think is a roadmap for credit unions to think about as they're thinking about applying AI in their call center. So we've done a lot of conversations with our own clients about what AI matters most, what are the outcomes, what are their thoughts around privacy and AI ethical practices. So we've pulled all that together, and really personally my hope is that they walk away with kind of thinking about a roadmap of how they could apply AI at their organization.
Very cool. Patrick, nice to meet you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, I'm here with Dale from Boost AI. Dale, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Boost does, why you're here, and what makes you a great candidate for speed rounds?
Yeah, so Boost is a conversational AI that was purpose-built for financial institutions. What I mean by that is our founders were three friends, Norwegian guys, that were contacted by their local bank to build a chatbot. And so they did it. And that was in 2016. 8 years later, we have over 600 virtual agents live globally. Over 100 of those are in financial institutions. We pride ourselves on our scalability, so we come out of the box with over 800 pre-programmed intents for financial services, but we have customers that are up over 2,000 intents that their virtual agents are able to answer, and as a result, between that, the scalability there, and the accuracy that we're providing, which is up around 98%, we've got customers seeing automation levels above 75%.
That's great. So your value proposition is that you're more efficient and more effective than some of your competition, right?
Exactly. More efficient, highly scalable.
That's great.
A lot of our competition, they kind of max out at around 200, maybe 400 intents. If you want to go above that, you've got to contact them to build it out further. We put all all of that in our customers' hands, or in the credit union's hands, where they can build it out. I have a customer that just started with us in the middle of August. By the end of August, they had taken those 800 intents that we gave them, and they had built out 200 more of their own just in a couple weeks.
That's pretty impressive. Do you share these intents across credit unions so others can benefit from some of the others' work?
So the 800 intents are, of course, shared across the credit unions, but we keep everybody siloed. So if you've got an intent that's specific to your credit union and to what your members need, we're not taking that. We're not sharing that with other credit unions.
That's cool. So you get to keep your own intellectual property.
Yes, of course. Now we do have a customer platform or a community where they can go online, share, hey, I had this great idea, I tried this out, and my members love it. If they want to share that, they're more than welcome to, but it's their choice.
That's awesome. Look, hey, good luck in speed rounds.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hi, good evening. I am Randy Stolp, president of Synergit, and I am here with Talib from Interface AI, and I am guest hosting today for Kris, and we're going to learn a little bit more about Interface AI and what you can do for the credit union industry. So Talib, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So thanks so much for spending some time with us today.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about Interface AI.
Well, first off, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. Really happy to be here. So Interface AI, we were established in 2015. We've been doing AI for banking before AI became the buzzword that it is today. So we're purpose-built for the banking industry. Today we're serving over 120 credit unions and community banks. We're processing over 1.5 million conversations on a daily basis, and we have 60 plus solutions that are specifically for banking use cases. Our most popular solutions are, one of them is the voice AI solution. So AI picks up the phone when a member or customer calls in, and it automates in front of the PIN, behind the PIN experiences, provides financial wellness advice, upsells and cross-sells. We have the same experiences on the chat channel. And then one of our other most popular solutions is the employee-facing AI co-pilots, where basically AI is able to assist an agent once they pick up the phone by providing them with information instantly for a policy or procedure, and then also automating behind the PIN experiences for them, so locking cards, checking balances, and so on.
So we know you're a speed rounds participant. Thank you. We're excited to see what you're going to present to our credit unions tomorrow. Tell us what you hope people walk away with from your speed rounds.
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm hoping that they understand that, the solution we're going to show them tomorrow is only going to be one of many different use cases that we offer. I want them to see how natural the experience is to converse with the voice AI solution will be, and how it's able to not just automate experiences that are in front and behind the PIN, but it's really able to have a conversation with you the way you and I would be able to have a conversation, and really give you financial wellness advice and things like that throughout the entire experience.
Cool. So it sounds like, for the most part, when a credit union's member is talking to your Interface AI bot, they're not going to necessarily know that they're talking to a bot. They're going to think they're talking to a real person.
Well, yes and no. We want the experience to be very natural to them, but we also want them to know that they are talking to bots, so that if they want to speak to an agent after that, we provide a very warm handoff to the agents. We provide the agent with the authentication information, as well as the entire conversation transcript, so the agent of a credit union is able to pick up the phone and not miss a beat.
Cool.
Their members already authenticated. Here's the entire conversation with the AI. So we really just want to create a very frictionless experience for the members, where if they want to get things done that are very straightforward, checking balances, locking cards, things that can be automated, they can get them done. But then if they want to speak to an agent, we hand that over in a very frictionless manner.
Awesome. And I love that you said they're already authenticated. Because so much of a call center agent's time is spent, going through that authentication process. So, like, one more thing, if you could tell me. So there's a whole, host of everybody's got AI this and AI that, and everybody is doing AI.
Absolutely.
help our credit unions understand what's different about working with Interface AI than working with any of these other AI companies. All probably great companies and doing their own things, but like tell us how you're different.
Absolutely, that's a great question. So, and believe it or not, we get that question quite a bit. So really what differentiates us is there's multiple things. First off, we've been in the industry for a long, long time. We've been doing this for 9 years, and the name of the game in AI is data. We have probably the most data that's banking specific for a conversational AI solution. And in addition to that, we're just purpose-built for banking. So if you're talking to generic AI vendors that serve multiple industries, their solutions are going to be built for all of the industries, for all their customers. We're built specifically for banking, and that makes the solution way more specific and just better for those credit unions. And in addition to that, really it's just the data. 1.5 million conversations a day. We have, with 120 plus customers, we have integrations to pretty much every core out there, and a lot of the card processing systems, a lot of the LOSs, so a lot of pre-built integrations, a lot of pre-built experiences that we could just out of the box give you a great experience.
Cool, awesome. Tyler, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
Appreciate talking to you today. Good luck with speed rounds.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
It's a pleasure.
All right, we're back. I'm here with Rianne from Silver. Rianne, tell us a little bit about what Silver is very quickly and what you guys are trying to get across as part of your new product.
Yeah, so we're super focused on making sure that every credit union member has a path towards retirement. Many credit unions today have a wealth management team that's serving 2 to 3% of members, but what we all know is that everyone retires. You and I, we're paying into Social Security, we're paying into Medicare, and our goal is make sure that like all these hardworking members who've like paid into the system are able to get what's theirs back out. And we're doing it for the members, but along the way we collect a lot of data that really helps the credit unions grow their share of wallet. This is the membership that has the greatest deposits, is the greatest flight risk, and serving them in this journey is super important to retaining those assets.
That's awesome. As we all know, credit union members are all getting older, and there's a lot of focus now on the younger members, but the majority of those people are still the older population, and you can't let them go. I think it's great you have a product that is servicing older people and people who are getting into that aging out category. It's really great.
Well, look, I always think about it, we got to walk and chew gum, right? We have to serve, in order to build your business with younger members, you need the deposits of the older members. It's like the older members are the depositors, the younger members are the borrowers. Like we need this kind of happy cycle. And look, things are super complicated for these members, and I think that's where today we're super excited to be demoing the latest release in our Social Security experience. I founded the company after reading this horrible 300-page book, and we're using AI to basically take everything that's in this book and get the member to the page that actually really matters to them.
That's awesome.
And so it's great to be here with the council kind of having this conversation.
It's a great use of AI,
yes.
Right? Great. Thank you. I hope you guys do great.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
We're back. We're here with Tanya Van Court, one of our absolutely favorite people from Goal Setter. She's participating here at Speed Rounds. Tanya, tell us a little bit about Goal Setter for those who live under a rock and have never heard of it. Tell us about Goal Setter, and then tell us kind of what new things are coming, what you're presenting as part of your Speed Rounds.
Happy to, Kris. Thank you for having me here. You know I always love to see you.
Anytime.
Goal Setter is a family finance and financial education platform. We partner with credit unions in order to help them reach their next generation of members. And so you've got all of the grandparents, the parents, but who you don't have is that next gen. But the next gen are only one step away. So it's all about how do you engage them with a really fun app that teaches them financial education, but also gives them a savings account, a debit card, a cool feature like learn before you burn, where on Sunday morning your kid's debit card will automatically freeze if they haven't taken their financial literacy quiz for the weekend. Right. So Goal Setter is really proud of our partnership with credit unions, and that's what we do.
Awesome. Are you going to be showing something new here during the Speed Rounds?
We are going to be showing a live demo of the Goal Setter app.
Awesome.
So for all those people who have heard about Goal Setter but not seen Goal Setter, you'll get to do both today. Hear about it and see it.
Awesome. And this is not just for use by young people, right? Their parents are using it as well.
Kris, it's really great. We had MasterCard do a research study on Goal Setter users, and what they found is 85% of parents say that their kids are better savers because they use Goal Setter, but 75% of parents say they are more financially healthy themselves. And 36% of parents say they use a different financial vehicle or investment instrument that they learned about on Goal Setter. So yes, Goal Setter is making the entire family more financially healthy.
That's awesome. If somebody wants to learn more about Goal Setter, where do they go?
They go to Kris Kovacs and ask him all the questions. Okay, they go to goalsetter.co, and please feel free to reach out to us. We're excited to give you a demo, tell you more, share more, and learn more about your credit union and what your needs are.
It's really a fantastic solution. You should check it out.
Thank you, Kris.
Awesome.
All right.
Good to see you, darling.
You too, my friend.
Hello, everybody. I'd like to introduce to you Dawn Mellis from OSG. She's also competing here in the speed round competition at this year's conference. Dawn, tell us a little bit about what OSG does and what you're going to be showing today during the speed rounds.
Sure. So we specialize in communications, both digitally and print, for our clients. And today we are introducing our new interactive document, which is allowing the credit unions a new way to interact with their members, where they are truly getting a personalized interaction through a digitally native experience. So we're really excited to share that today.
That sounds awesome. Can you give us an example of what that feels like, or a use case of that?
Sure. So imagine you get an escrow statement, and it can be extremely confusing sometimes. There's a lot of information on there that can just be hard to digest. With the interactive documents, the user is able to control what they see, filter items. You can apply messaging that just makes it more understandable to the user, and they can interact, make inquiries, they can change their information, all without having to go to a separate platform or to make a phone call, which adds cost whenever you have a touch. So it's really intended to be truly an engagement with the members.
That's great. As you're having conversations with credit unions about this, what type of benefits are they looking forward to?
So a couple. One is improving the member experience. That's huge. You need to separate yourself from others. You need to make sure that that experience is positive, because if not, they may not want to take the call to action that you want them to take.
Right.
So that's a big part of it. But also you want to make sure that they're comfortable with what they're doing and that they get everything they need. You want a frictionless experience. Ultimately, the more people who like it and go to digital, you lower that postage cost, which is key, because as we know, that's going up, not down.
Several times a year, I think it goes up at this
Twice
point.
now, at least.
Awesome. So if somebody's interested in learning more about your interactive document solution, how do they get in touch with you?
They can go to osgconnect.com and they will find all the information they need, and someone can reach out to them.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Now we're with Leticia from Conetrix, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what you're presenting at the Speed Rounds competition today.
Okay, fantastic. So we have a product called Tandem. It is for information security programs, and inside of that there are 11 different products, and the one I'm going to be focusing on is incident management, which means when bad things happen, you have to have a plan and know what you're going to do to get that cleaned up. This helps you do that.
Gotcha. Does it help you create the plan, manage the plan, execute when you need to? Tell us a little bit more.
All of the above. So there's basically two portions of it. So one portion is the plan. Lots of words, lots of details you need to have as far as who's going to communicate with whom, how is that going to work, how do we handle really specific situations. So that's half of it, is just this complex plan. Then the second half is the tracking portion. That's the fancier part, right, with the bells and whistles. So as things are happening, being able to track, doing statuses, having kind of snapshots, being able to notify people as their portion is coming up, like, hey, it's your turn to call the media and let them know what's going on for us.
So have you been servicing credit unions for long, or is this a new domain, new marketplace for you?
Good question. So we have been servicing credit unions for a really long time. Our history goes back, so Tandem has been around since 2009, and we have always been focused on the financial institution industry, specifically community institutions. We love our small organizations. And prior to that is when we were doing like security audits and networking, and those groups have been doing their thing for credit unions since the 90s, actually.
So when you're done presenting today, what's the message that you want credit unions to walk away with?
That's a nice question. Okay, the message I would like credit unions to walk away with is if you are using Tandem or Connectrix, we are here to be your partner. So whatever it is you're trying to achieve, we are trying to achieve that with you. Fun fact, the name Tandem, what does that sound like, right? Two people, same bicycle.
Yeah.
So we work with you and alongside you.
It's awesome. Good luck. I look forward to seeing it.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks for participating.
Yeah, this was fun.
So who do you think won the speed rounds?
Okay, I'm going to go with an untraditional pick.
Okay.
And that is a big company.
Okay.
And that one is Ring Central.
Nice.
Yes,
okay.
I know it's crazy, right? It is unlike everything that we've talked about the last couple of years. It's not a startup. It's not a new product. But what it is the application of good technology to an existing product.
Yes.
And that's what I like.
Yes.
Right? These guys, they learned from others who were successful in the past, and they implemented that same technology, that same process, and they pushed the process forward, and they pushed it forward quickly.
Right.
They entered the cloud market in a way that others have sort of blazed the trail, and now they're a competitor. So it's not just Amazon, it's not just Five9, now it's Amazon, Five9, Ring Central, and there are probably one or two more that I don't even know about that are still out there using that AI first way of thinking about contact center interactions.
So where did they miss? Where did these organizations miss in their presentations?
I think they missed because the guys who missed were still 2 years back. They were still hot dog AI and strawberries AI and robots AI.
Right.
It was AI first, not solving a problem, not applying the technology to a business issue. Right. That's it, right?
The other thing that I think we saw was there were some organizations that were bolting on AI in a way that we don't want them to work on. Like,
that's right.
If I have you for this reason, I don't want you to be a knowledge base. Like, stick to your knitting and make that better.
I agree, right? Hot dog AI, right? Hot dogs are great, but I don't need my hot dog to tell me how to do anything else. It just tastes good.
Yeah, okay, remember, that's the quote.
That's it.
I don't need my hot dog to tell me anything else but tastes good.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, listen, I really appreciate you participating in this. I think it's been a lot of fun. I wish we could have gotten to more of the fintechs, but I think we got to a pretty good sample.
I think we got a good rounded out view, and everybody should be really happy with what they saw.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
So here's the recommendation from us. Next time, make sure you're here at this conference. Make sure if you're a fintech that you are presenting as part of the speed rounds. And oh, by the way, make sure you don't suck.
Don't suck is a great advice. And I will say, I've talked to the vendors here. The vendors here getting hot leads.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So if
Good
you're ever
point.
thinking about being here, this is a great place to be.
Good point.
Don't second guess it.
So Constellation who is our sponsor for the podcast, was also the signature sponsor of this event. And I will tell you, this has been a fantastic conference. Lots of credit unions here, lots of great fintechs. We got leads on both sides, so that's awesome.
Yeah,
hey, listen, I really thank you for helping me with this. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. This was awesome.
Anytime, brother. Be well.
This podcast is sponsored by Constellation. We're empowering community financial institutions with innovative digital solutions, powered by fintech, driven by your roadmap. Join us as we navigate the future of digital banking together. For more information on how we can be your partner for digital transformation, visit www.constellation.coop.
I think you'll agree that there's a lot of exciting things happening with these speed round contenders. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe on your platform of choice. We will see you next time.